She's the one that's not spending time. She's spending time with her little midget friend, Rufus.
Oh, okay. So both of you have other little friends and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, no, that's her. She's always going to these little people
You know
clubs.
what? We're going to focus on the kids, not your adult extracurricular activities, okay?
All right, fellas. Here we go again. Face with look of triumph. We got another classic case of I deserve more just because. Delilah is dragging Marquis to court, claiming he's making more money, so now she wants a bigger piece of the pie. Because of course, in today's world, a man's success is just another excuse for someone else to cash in. These modern women act like child support is a second paycheck instead of, actually being for the kid. Facepalm medium dark skin tone emoji modifier #hash. But enough talk, let's just dive right in. Clapperboard.
Ms. Hamilton, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Yes, ma'am. I would like to request a child support modification.
Oh my God.
Preferably an increase in child support.
Okay.
From Mr. Hamilton.
All right. And what is the basis of your increase?
Well, he seems to never have time.
Wait a minute, pause. What is all of this going on over here?
Can't believe she got me here.
You have somewhere else to be? Do you have something else to do?
No. I'm good. Go ahead.
So as long as you're going to sit there, you're going to behave, okay? Okay, thank you. You may continue.
Thank you, Yana. Well, it seems like he never has time for his kids, and
How many kids do you all have?
we have 2 kids, Your Honor.
Okay. Were you all ever married?
Never married.
Okay.
I don't have time for a whoremonger.
A who?
A whoremonger. He's a whoremonger.
Okay, you know what? We're not even here to address whether or not he's a whoremonger or not. We're here to talk about a modification in child support, right?
Yes, sure. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Your
so
Honor.
let's stay focused on what we're talking about. Continue.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I just feel like.
Don't apologize. Just do what I asked you to do and continue.
Yes, ma'am. I just feel his ways, are interfering with his time that he's supposed to have with his kids. And I'm requesting an increase because.
So you're requesting an increase because
he doesn't have time, and if he doesn't have time, that means he has new clients, and new clients equals more money.
let me first of all, let me just say this. I'm getting ready to put some brakes or something on you because you are just really fidgety over here. Just be still. I'm going to come to you. You are going to have your opportunity to speak. Thank you. I didn't say be a mannequin. I just said be still. Okay? Now, ma'am, his clients, his women, you called him a whoremonger, all of that. That is not a legitimate basis for wanting a modification in child support. Let me help you a little bit. Do you know that he's made more money or something?
Yes, I'm quite sure that he has made money. Maybe I should not get so personal.
Yes,
Mr.
please
Hamilton
don't, because
here.
I don't have time, and quite
let
frankly,
me
that has
get
nothing to
it
do with me,
together.
and I do not care. We need to know about the money. So let's start again. You believe that he's made more money?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, we're getting somewhere now. What does he do for a living?
He's an accountant, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to move to him, okay? Now, sir, Mr. Can't Be Still, how much money do you make a year?
70.
$70,000, okay. And let me ask you this, why haven't you been spending any time with your kids?
I do spend time with my kids. I don't know what she's talking
Define
about.
how you spend time with your kids. What do you
Let's
do?
see, taking them to Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay.
Cooking.
Okay,
that's
that's
taking them to the
parenting. We're
park.
not-
Yeah,
okay.
fun stuff.
Okay.
She's the one that's not spending time. She's spending time with her little midget friend, Rufus.
Oh, okay. So both of you have other little friends and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, no, that's her. She's always going to these little people
You know
clubs.
what? We're going to focus on the kids, not your adult extracurricular activities. Okay.
All right, this whole thing is just a mess. Loudly crying face. Delilah is in court acting like she's got the biggest case of the century, demanding more child support because she claims Marquis is making more money. Money bag. And not only that, she's trying to play the his never around card, making it seem like he's a deadbeat dad while Marquis is out here saying he does spend time with his kids. But oh no, Delilah is not having that. She's out here throwing insults, calling him a whoremonger, like, who even uses that word anymore? Loudly crying face. Meanwhile, Marquis is just fed UP and straight up says, "Why am I even here?" But before he can even get comfortable, Judge Vonda shuts him down real quick. Police car's revolving light. Then comes the funniest part. Delilah is going on, trying to explain her side, and Marquis just starts getting all fidgety like a kid who got caught lying. Loudly crying face. Judge Vonda literally had to say she's putting the brakes on him, and I completely lost it. My guy was moving around like he had somewhere else to be, rolling on the floor laughing. Then Delilah, in all her pain and pettiness, starts talking about how Marquis has been making more money. Marquis claps back real quick, saying, "I make $70K a year." And just when you think it's over, Marquis flips it back on her, saying she's the one who doesn't spend time with the kids because she's too busy running around with her friend Rufus. This whole situation is just wild. But one thing's for sure, Delilah is looking real desperate trying to cash in on this man's success while barely even raising her own kids. What do y'all think? Drop a comment below. And of course, like, subscribe, and check out the next crazy case. Clapperboard.
So let's keep it focused on the kids. So you're spending time, y'all cook, y'all do all those things together, okay, ma'am.
See?
Now you heard me, excuse me. I'll fix that, okay? Now you heard me say something to him about speaking out of turn, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so I'm going to need you to put a muzzle on that mouth.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Sir, now, you make $70,000 a year now, correct?
Yes.
Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, just making sure your documents that you turned in are accurate and correct. I see 70,000, 2 kids. Okay, who covers health insurance?
I do.
How much is health insurance?
102.
102. Okay, so you're gonna keep that same health insurance, okay?
Of course.
Okay.
Yes,
Don't
ma'am.
drop the kids or anything because you're upset with her.
Rufus will be the one to drop it since he's so little.
You know what? Rufus is not in here. Is Rufus the father of either of these kids?
No.
If he is not, we're not going to sit up and talk about Rufus, and we're not going to talk about his clients, okay?
Yes.
Because quite frankly, I don't want to hear it. It has nothing to do with this unless Rufus is going to give you some extra money for these kids.
Too short.
Okay, you know, his height has nothing to do with his ability to make money, sir. Nothing. All right, so based on my calculations of the $70,000 a year, I have your gross at $5,800. Then I also, you say you all have 2 children?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you don't have any outside children or anything like that? Just 2 total?
No, she just got Rufus. We can add him on to that.
We're not adding
And you know
Rufus.
you have outside
Rufus
kids. I don't know what you're setting over there lying for. You know you got 2 kids and probably one on the way. Yes, Your
Do you
Honor.
hear me speaking?
Yes,
She
Your Honor.
look pregnant right now.
You
so
know
I don't
what? That's
I like your
now I
nerve
see why
on
you
shiny
guys
head
could
tail.
never be married. Excuse me, I think I'm talking. Last time I checked, this was my courtroom, right?
Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
Okay, so I don't need you all talking to each other because it's obvious why the 2 of you are not together. Okay? So I have your gross at $5,800, your net at $4,638.68, and you pay health insurance for the children. Excuse me. So you pay health insurance. How much is health insurance?
102.
102. Let me make sure I give you a credit for that. So with the credit, child support is $1,043.70. Sir, is there anything wrong? Did I say something wrong? Because you do understand that child support is based on a calculation based on the amount of money that you make, correct? That was a question I need you to answer out.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So is there if there's nothing further, anybody have any more questions?
Yes, Your Honor. Can you just make him see his kids more instead of just putting them on the back burner? Yes.
Well, I can't necessarily make him do that. I can't order him to do that because this is not custody court, okay? I will
She's
encourage
not even
you,
there
sir.
when I have the kids.
Okay, sir. What were you saying?
She's not there when I have the kids, so she don't know what I'm doing. And
I
I'm not
agree
coming
with
to her
that.
dirty house.
You know what? We're not talking about the cleanliness of her house. I agree with that. You don't necessarily know what he is doing with the kids, but sir, I encourage you, not saying that you don't, I do encourage you to spend some time with your children, okay?
I can show you pictures on my phone right now, videos. She don't know.
Right, because
She
she's
just
worried about
I
Rufus, right?
exactly.
What the kids tell
Okay.
me.
Yeah. Well,
I know what they tell me.
Well, you know what?
Man,
Whatever, you know
she
what?
making
These are
up
children,
stuff.
so you have to know that children are not always very honest, okay? So
They
if
want to
there's
be with
nothing
me.
for-
That's what the problem is.
Well, you know what? If they want to be with you, then y'all can come in here at a different time and modify that. But you're not going to do it in here. You're going to do it in custody court. Understood? Understood?
Yes.
Okay. If nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Where Rufus at now? He ain't here to help
Look,
me.
you mind your business. You don't worry about Rufus.
Whatever.
Ain't no Rufus.
Man, this one was a complete roller coaster. Roller coaster. After all the back and forth, Judge Vonda tells Marquis to make sure he doesn't drop the kid from their insurance. And my guy fires back with the funniest response. He says, the only person who could drop it is Rufus, cause he's so little, rolling on the floor laughing. But he doesn't stop there. He keeps going, saying he ain't about to give her money for the kids because Rufus is too short to contribute, and while they're at it, they might as well add Rufus to the insurance too. Loudly crying face. And just when you think he's done, Marquis takes one last shot, saying that Delilah looks pregnant right now. Ice. Of course, Judge Vonda finally lays down the law. $1,000 a month in child support. Money bag. But Delilah's still trying to get the last word, asking Judge Vonda to force Marquis to see the kids more, except she doesn't even know how much time he actually spends with them. She's just making up stuff because she's mad the kids would rather be with their dad than her. And for the perfect ending, Marquis hits her with one last shot. Where's Rufus at now? He can't help you, skull face with tears of joy. What a crazy case. But if you love wild court moments like this, check out one of these videos right here, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Catch you all in the next one. Clapperboard.